Perhaps the epitome of someone who just could not bring himself to retire. We're looking here at the gravestone of Commodore Edward William Carpenter. Carpenter served over 53 years in the United States Navy. He entered the War of 1812 as a midshipman. That was back in 1813. Very young man at the time. He actually did serve aboard the very famous USS Constitution, Old Ironsides, for a short time. He continues his career during the Mexican-American War, where he's commissioned as a captain. He commands the brig, the USS Truxtun, as it cruises the Gulf of Mexico looking for enemy ships. Unfortunately, while out cruising for enemy ships, a sudden gale blows in. It actually blows his ship aground on a reef. Now he's stuck there. He's a sitting duck for any enemy ships that might be prowling in the area. And he tries frantically to try and get this ship off of that reef. At one time, the situation becomes so desperate that he lowers small boats and he has his men try to literally manually pull this ship off of that reef, but he's ultimately unsuccessful. He is forced, for the sake of his men, to surrender that ship, but his career doesn't end there. He comes back again during the Civil War. During the Civil War, he's quite a bit older at this time, but he still volunteers to serve, and he would have been serving as a prize commissioner. Those commissioners were in charge of what would happen to an enemy ship when it was captured. It could be refitted, it could be sold off at auction. So he continues to serve throughout the U.S. Civil War in that capacity. At the end of that war, he finally retires from the service after 53 years in the U.S. Navy.